Hello, Capricorn. This is your reading for the full moon in Sagittarius, supermoon energy. Typically, our moon energy will culminate and last for at least 2 weeks into the next moon cycle, sometimes a full month to the next full moon cycle. But whenever you click on this video, if the messages resonate for you, then they are for you. These are general messages, Capricorn. So take what resonates for you. This is Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Try not to build a story if it does not resonate for you. Most likely the messages are not for you at this time. However, if you do find that these videos are helpful, please click the like button and subscribe. If you feel obliged, even share to other Capricorns out there. But the more people that actually click the like button and subscribe, it helps the algorithms get the messages out to more and more people. It also helps my channel grow, which is a nice, even, energetic exchange. Okay, Capricorn, what is your message for the full moon in Sagittarius energy? What's going on with Capricorn? I'm going to dig into your current energy, and then we're going to go back through and find some of your blind spots. Parts of you, parts of your journey that you might not be aware of, you can't see. We all have a blind spot, Capricorn. Every single one of us. The funny thing is, most of us can see other people's blind spots, but we can't see our own. So that's sort of how we help each other out, even though it doesn't seem that way. It's usually very triggering energy. And if you're very emotional and sensitive, you may not be picking up on what the universe is dropping off for you, Capricorn. Okay. We have mental conflict. I'm feeling, Capricorn, there's a battle between your head and your heart, and probably through some of the thoughts and memories that might be coming up for you, or an experience you're currently going through that you're just not quite understanding what it is that you're supposed to be learning and picking up from. Stuck in the mind, overthinking. I feel like you're feeling a lot more in the heart center. You're caring and compassion for your situation, for yourself, for others as well. Love begins. So this could be some of the confusion. Maybe you thought you understood what love was. Maybe you thought you understood that conditioned love was love. And now you're starting to feel a lot more unconditionally, meaning that when we don't get our way, when our feelings are hurt, that doesn't mean that our heart's not open still, that we don't hold love for ourselves, for a situation, for another. There's something going on in the mind, Capricorn, and this could have a lot to do with that really powerful Mercury retrograde that we all experienced. That is very trickster energy, meaning our minds can play tricks on us, and it certainly did. And we're not out of the woods quite yet with the post-retrograde shadow Mercury is still in. Although Mercury has now moved into its home sign of Gemini, we will start to receive more clarity coming in a little later this week. Emotional loss. Okay, I see here. Now what's the conflict in the mind has to do with someone that you do have deep love for, Capricorn, and you're feeling the loss. You're feeling the loss of that connection, that deeper connection. And maybe you're getting really tired of having surface level connections with people that just don't go anywhere. It feels like nobody really gets me. This person got me, all of me, and they're no longer there. I'm feeling the loss. There is a lot of mental chatter I'm picking up here, Capricorn. But remember, if it's meant for you, it's not lost. It is a lesson. And, you know, the energy of Sagittarius is all about how we perceive things, how we perceive life, our perception, the lens that we see through. It's also about our learning, our growth, our expansion. It is ruled by Jupiter, our sense of adventure, thinking outside of the box. I feel like the energy is working on you, Capricorn, to really try to get you out of whatever box it is that you probably have been conditioned and programmed to be in all of your life, and it may be your blind spot. We'll check. We'll see. What's going on, Capricorn? Capricorn, Capricorn. Disruption, the Tower. So something did happen. This is a deep, deep realization. This is Uranus energy. Unexpected events or just shocking revelations, cracking you wide open. See how this person was embedded in stone, had such a strong barrier, ego around them. And the only way to crack that open is to really give an intense life lesson, Capricorn, which it seems like you're going through right now. You're coming around the other side. Things are coming full circle. This is a very karmic energy for all of us. Karma meaning our beliefs, our memories, how we perceive things. It's not always accurate, and so when things come back around, it's to show you what your perception was at that time, and clearing those false beliefs, those false, your perception has been off. And sometimes we have to get cracked open to really see the truth of a situation. Okay. Anything else for Capricorn? A lot of times this Tower or disruption energy is what allows us to see our truth. It is what breaks open the heart chakra, allows us to drop the facade, drop the tough exterior. And drop into our heart, realizing that we are all connected. Capricorn, anything else for Capricorn? What's in Capricorn's blind spot? What is it that Capricorn cannot see? What is in Capricorn's blind spot? What can Capricorn not see at this time? There we go. Okay. All right, Capricorn, the waiting game came out for you with destiny at the bottom. So this speaks of the North Node, your destined path, your soul's chosen life path in this lifetime. What you cannot see right now is that you've been hung up in the waiting game, the energy of waiting. It's almost as if you're waiting for someone to rescue you, waiting for something to open up, to change, waiting for someone else to come around, to wake up. The problem with the waiting game is you're really waiting on yourself. Everything that's playing outside of you, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you, because when you realize this, you're like, oh my God, it's me. It was me all along. Things that people, places, and things play outside of us based off of our beliefs, our emotion, what we're thinking, all of these combinations. And so that is what needs to change, Capricorn, in order for the outside world to change for you. That's a really important blind spot that usually most of us miss the mark the first couple times. But these cycles will continue to come back around until you get it, Capricorn. They're lessons. It's like being in Earth School. When you don't complete a class, you repeat it. I'm going to get a couple clarifiers for you, Capricorn. Just going to dig a little deeper into this energy here. What exactly is causing Capricorn mental conflict? Yeah, I think that you're really confused. Maybe you were still blaming others while you're waiting for them to change. Blaming your circumstances. Blaming anything outside of yourself and not taking that deeper look within. That's what I'm picking up here. Give me something for mental conflict for Capricorn, please. Knight of Voices. I feel like some of the conversations you may have had in the past, or some of the ways that you had expressed yourself, or the other person had expressed themselves, is what really caused you a lot of confusion. There have been repeat observations spoken, expressed, that you weren't quite seeing all the way. Knight of Voices really does speak of how we communicate. And with Mercury in retrograde, there's that trickster energy. We don't always perceive communications the way they're intended to be perceived. So having an open mind along with this open heart is important. That will help with the conflict that's going on in the mind. Capricorn. Because you are starting to really feel, deeply feel, and desire to have this deeper connection with another. Yeah, so it's really important for you to find your sense of adventure, Capricorn. Think outside of the box. Things are not as they always appear. And it's very important to embrace your own personal self-expression. Authentic, not ego-driven, not to control or manipulate situations, but true, authentic, raw, soul-driven expression. This mastery of your communication, your throat chakra, your expression. I feel like in the past, when it came to this person, or just in general, connections that you've had, how you express, what you expressed, how it came out was still linked to your past pain. And I don't know if you actually saw that or understand that. Capricorn. Everything and everyone plays a mirror for us to see multiple different ways of how we are not being true to ourselves, or how we're viewing a situation, or how we're feeling. Also shows us things that we've lost or given away, shows us our programming, our conditioning, our ancestral patterning even. So if you are present enough, aware enough to pick up these things from everything and everyone outside of you, you have the keys to understanding yourself in a much deeper way. And give me for this disruption. I feel like this loss of this soul connection, that you're feeling the loss, is because deep soul connections do reflect all the time. And if you're not aware of that, you take everything so personally, Capricorn, that you push that away. When we don't like parts of ourselves, our shadow, when we're triggered, we tend to push away. It's running away from yourself. Let's get one on disruption, Capricorn. You certainly want to start moving forward in your destiny path, your soul's path. Knight of Inspiration. Anything else? So this really is a deep realization, Capricorn, of how long it's taken to see yourself, to get the lesson, get the message, understand what it is that you needed to see, learn about yourself, because there is a new, fresh start right around the corner, tangible, really fresh new energy for you to work in. I think this deep tower realization is, maybe it really is, this conflict in the mind was coloring my perception, the lens I was seeing things under. And it took a very long time to actually get to that realization. And I feel like with the emotional loss, there might be a little bit of a fear, Capricorn, that it's too late. Maybe you've waited way too long. Maybe this has taken way much longer than you even expected it to be. Maybe you weren't even aware of how much time had gone by, Capricorn. But it's because you just were juggling way too much. And you're just very distracted. I think intentionally you put yourself in certain energies to distract yourself from yourself. And that's another part of the lesson, is to, instead of waiting, and juggling and distracting and running from the truth of yourself, is to deeply sit with yourself and get all of the truth. Allow all the truth to come up, because that is exactly what we're experiencing right now in the energy. So Capricorn, that is all I have for you right now. Thank you for joining me. I am so grateful for all of you. I send my love and light and blessings out to all of you. And if you would, please like, subscribe, and share if you feel compelled to. Thanks, Capricorn. I'll be back with more. Bye.